Now it's time for more Chakotay's Odyssey featuring the adventures of Janeway. This one was definitely Chakotay and Janeway, and you watched this episode with me.
I remembered it though from before.
Season 2, episode 25 is called Resolutions.
I was just too tired to get up. That's why I watched it.
Put that on the poster. I'll watch Voyager because I was too tired to move.
Janeway and Chakotay go tenting and get up to some naughty business.
Well, apparently they were on the planet before the episode starts and they contract some virus. And the episode starts, it's like,
that would have been more interesting.
You know what? We've done everything we can. Okay, the doctor's like, I just can't solve this. This one's got me stumped. I mean, I could beam Tuvok and Neelix out of each other, but this virus that's infecting you guys...
I can't do that. It's a virus.
This one stumped me, so you guys gotta stay on this planet. So Janeway orders the crew, okay? Chakotay has to stay there with her, but Janeway orders Tuvok to take the crew and continue on their journey to the Alpha Quadrant. And they're just gonna stay there, and they're just the two of them in their star. And it's gonna be a camping trip.
It was really silly. Instead of going to a settlement, so they had to be on this planet because the virus couldn't. But the silly thing about this episode that really got me, it was like a city dweller's reaction to wildlife. Okay.
There's bugs.
There's a monkey screeching at you. Maybe you should back away. I think the episode would have been much better if the monkeys would have bit them. It would have been much more fun. Because monkeys do carry a lot of diseases that are harder to cure.
So at one point, Janeway's trying to talk to a capuchin monkey that's there.
More than once.
Yeah, several times she's trying to talk to it.
Again, it's like...
Because it understands her.
People come here and they start going up to pet the seals. I mean, it's a way to get your face ripped off.
Don't approach a wild monkey. I've never been in contact with one because there aren't any in Canada, because climate, right? But... yeah, don't do that, because that's how you get your face clawed off and your eyes popped out.
Yeah.
They're wild animals.
Anyway, I didn't like that part of the episode at all. I mean, if this is what happened from a bug biter, imagine what happened to the monkey.
At one point, the monkey keeps trying to warn her about this storm, and Janeway's talking to this monkey.
I think he's just got fleas.
She thinks that it's caused this plasma storm. Oh no, there's a storm coming.
It's just silly.
Well... Tuvok, who's now Captain Hardass, he decides that he's going to take the crew, okay?
Not try to get a cure at all.
Well, he was ordered not to contact the Vidians by Janeway, because the Vidians are around, right? Those disgusting phage people that steal all your organs. But Harry Kim wants to contact them so that they can get the cure.
I mean, it goes about it in a way that would get you in the brig, no problem.
Yeah, he almost gets relieved of duty permanently.
Yeah.
But also, he's just too much of a Boy Scout in this, right?
This is a Boy Scout.
Like, his plan can really backfire on you, and it does, to an extent. Because as soon as they meet up with the Vidians later on, okay... They get fired upon by like 5 Vidian small ships. It would have
made more sense to say, let's try to swindle the Vidians and get this cure. But that would have been a better attempt.
Harry Kim's arguing with Tuvok on the bridge in front of everyone. No one's standing up for Harry Kim because he's being insubordinate. You can't do that when you're in the Navy, right? And this is essentially a space navy.
Yeah,
you can't do that in the military.
You can't do. Like, well, I couldn't do that in my job even.
If they order you to do something, you got to do it.
Yeah.
Okay? Even if it's take this phaser, blow that guy's head off, you gotta do it.
Well.
You're a soldier, you have to.
Yeah.
He's just being too much of a Boy Scout.
Fluffy was just giving me evil eyes. She's being very non-cooperative today. That's why she's not here. She's sitting away from camera. She was just giving me the evil eye. She's mad at us for some reason.
Paris is there on the ship. He doesn't seem to really give a damn. Then you got B'Elanna's there.
Well,
she's not really doing anything either.
They're
but
all
eventually
grumpy and like out of sorts, and it's just kind of silly because the captain didn't really captain this very well. Anyway, it's really her fault for doing this, and then Chakotay and her get all relaxed. But I mean, the show would make a lot more sense and be a lot better if they acted that way every day. They were so relaxed on the planet. they're so stiff on Voyager. That's what makes
Yeah.
some of Voyager.
They have to be professional. But as soon as...
Don't be
Anyway, you
so
changed topic. We were
wooden.
talking about what happens on the ship.
Talking
Stop
about
changing the
ship.
subject. Okay? So, eventually, the crew, Harry rounds up a posse of... You got Tom Paris, you got B'Elanna, and then they round up
Everybody
Neelix.
else.
Okay? And they're going to get everyone together, and they're going to convince Tuvok. And who is it that finally convinces Tuvok to actually say something to the crew and then get him to change his mind so he goes to talk to the Vidians?
Mm.
Cass. Okay?
Again, who's...
And it's not the greatest writing. I mean,
very wooden.
So you get Jennifer Lee, not the greatest actress, so she's a bit wooden, okay? Yeah, she's trying, but she's wooden, and she's talking to Tim Russ, who's great at acting, but his character is extremely wooden. So you got...
I know.
So you see that
what I was getting at,
a wooden actor talking to a wooden character of a great actor.
They make all the people so wooden on Voyager. When they're on this planet, they actually acted more normal.
So now we'll cut back to Catherine, as she wants to be called now, with Chakotay, and they're settling in. They got their Starfleet issued like emergency base that they build, and it ends up being like this big metal structure. She's gonna be a scientist and find the cure.
Looks like they should have some blue milk going on there.
Okay. As soon as they get there, she starts talking about wanting a bath. I'm like, oh gee, I know where this is going.
Yeah.
Immediately, she's gonna be like skinny dipping in the lake,
no,
right?
like privacy screen or trees or anything.
Okay.
And
it's just the two of them.
It's kind of
so
weird.
they start developing romantic tension right away.
Don't forget the monkeys.
Well, the monkey's there, but the monkey only disturbs her while she's having a bath outside
the
there.
The monkeys would be in that bathtub, no problem, right away.
Apparently, one of the first things she did was she built her own outdoor, like, hot tub. So that's good use of resources there. So she can have a bath and then talk to this monkey who's causing the storm, according to her. But they start getting into it. Meanwhile, Chakotay's, like, playing with Play-Doh inside the tent for some reason.
Sand, I think it was placed.
Anyway, he's doing his crafts, right? And he's just like, we're gonna be stuck here, chill out. And then they start having feelings for each other.
Or do they? I mean, it's just the fact that they're alone on a desert island, essentially.
They're stuck inside their base during this storm,
with a lot of nakedness.
she can't sleep. And then he tells her this story about this warrior from his tribe, which he completely makes up on the spot, just so he can just be like, hey, listen to my sexy voice.
I don't know.
Catherine.
I didn't think it was a very good episode. I just think there was a lot of problems with it.
The crew ends up getting the cure from the doctor, Dr. Dinara Pell.
Yeah.
That's the lady the lady who had that love affair with the doctor.
She loves Schmoolis.
Schmoolis.
Anyway, whatever.
And so they get the cure from her, but the Vidians show up and immediately they start attacking Voyager. So Harry's Kim plan did backfire.
They knew that was
but somehow she's on one of the ships and she's like, I'll get it to you somehow.
It made more sense if they would have just got her onto the ship.
Or maybe if she shown up first, gave it to them, and then suddenly all these other ships showed up afterwards.
Her like going on to the doctor, that would be hilarious.
Look, it's not our job to rewrite this crap.
I know, but most of these episodes, there's something wrong. Anyway.
Was this a good episode?
Not really.
No, it wasn't. But we only got one more episode of this season, and then we'll finally get on to season 3. Okay. And this one's going to be a cliffhanger. You can watch it with me. All right?
If I can't get up, I'll watch it.
Put that on the poster. Thanks to everyone who watched this and to anyone who gave us a like. This was another exciting episode of Chakotay's Odyssey, featuring the adventures of Janeway.